Hello, Pisces. It's Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, and I am recording over a tarot reading I did yesterday. The microphone was hooked up so badly that there's the most annoying hum. So here I am shuffling the deck. It's such a good reading. I had to use the reading. I'm just re-recording. So I apologize in advance if my thoughts don't quite match up, but there's so much juicy goodness here. We're going to keep the reading, and I'm just going to review. So first we have here the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. And we start with you in the Knight of Wands. So what I'm saying here, what I'm amazed at when I turned all these cards over, is how many people are involved in your reading. I'm pointing out here that, there are a couple of ways we can typically interpret court cards. Sometimes they're just like pieces of you or models of behavior that you can embody for success in the next cycle. But sometimes they're actually external forces or entities, people, partners, bosses, that sort of thing. And I think in this case, it's a little of both. There are certainly people outside that are helping you along or that are coming into your life. And there's also qualities that you are embodying from these folks. So starting with the Knight of Wands, you can see right in this card, this is a character on the go, going after, chasing something. So it could be something athletic if you have new athletic goals or something like joining a dance class or troupe or cheerleading team or training for a marathon for charity, something like that. But for a lot of folks, this could be a creative endeavor, like a theatrical piece. You're joining your local community theater or making a movie, something like that, writing a book, joining a writing class. There is a more active element to it. There's also an ego attachment to this piece. With the wands, there is passion involved. There is enthusiasm, inspiration. Whatever it is, it's something that makes you want to get up, get out of bed in the morning and go and do the thing and chase the thing and set aside time for the thing. And you're proud of the thing. You're proud to be attached to the group or the association or the project or whatever it is that you're doing. And let's just talk about ego for a second, because some of us were taught that paying too much attention to your ego needs or your pride is a bad thing. Well, sure, if it's in excess, but it is healthy to have some pride, to have a sense of identity. That's what the ego gives us. So it's like a compass point that directs us towards a life lived with meaning, and that's a good thing. We deserve to have a life lived with, a life lived with a sense of purpose and pride. So even if Pisces doesn't like to necessarily stand out, they like to blur boundaries and become one with the universe and one with their community and stuff. This is a project or an endeavor or a cycle when you are going to be doing something for yourself, for your ego, for your identity. And I salute you. So hopefully we're about to be moving on to the next card. There we go. Now this is cool. The Wheel of Fortune is hard to describe because it's kind of like a change of luck, like a lucky cycle. But I don't really believe in luck because we really make our own luck. We have to be available to the opportunities that are out there and, meet the universe halfway, right? But this does indicate a time when things are easier, when it seems like more opportunities are ripe. We have to do the legwork. Like I said, we have to, participate in life, participate in the universe. But it might be more uh, easier to think of this as like spring, when we go from winter to spring, and it's just kind of easier to get around in spring, and things are prettier and things move faster. And in this cycle, whatever it is that you're chasing or doing, it's just easier to get to it. There's more opportunities, more support, more people, more collaboration, and just generally, um, it's a better cycle for the things you're going after. Now we get to the people cards, right? So the King and Queen of Wands, they would be a great power couple. Um, the Queen is magnetic, charming, sexy, powerful. So is the King. They are both great in front of an audience, great in terms of speaking, connecting, pitching. I see the Queen as potentially like an agent for you, or a connection to other people that can help you reach your goal or get funding for your goal or whatever it is, like a sort of a cheerleader for you in a sense. And the King would be like a director or an employer, a boss, a leader, someone who is in charge of the project, or is the funder of the project, something like that. Now, another way this could play out for those of you who are single and looking for a relationship, um, that could literally be in the cards too. It could be the situation where the Queen of Wands is charming you, or the King of Wands is charming you, or you are going after a Queen type or a King type. The Knight energy, as we've mentioned before, is a go getter energy. So it's very much about your action, your input, your going out there, putting yourself out there, being proactive, right? But there's also this charm piece with this suit, this sexiness, this outgoing thing. So even if you're a kind of a shy Pisces and you don't think of yourself as much of a go-getter or especially magnetic, this is a quality for you to trust in, for you to engage in, for you to practice, for you to model yourself after. If you have a friend that's, like a Leo, is Sagittarius, and Aries, who is more of a go-getter. But either way, whether it's a romantic relationship, just a physical relationship, that's how it could go too, or if this is related to this project you're going after. This cycle is very much about connecting with other people, putting yourself in front of other people. This isn't where you're blurring boundaries and anticipating other people's needs. This is where you're putting your needs, you're putting your skills, your talents, your vision in front of other people. And you've got these cheerleaders who are going to be involved. You've got these collaborators. In this next cycle, you need other people behind you, and not just you supporting other people, or you being a sounding board or a soft place for other people to land. There are opportunities for you to be number one, for you to get your own sort of projects off the ground, or whatever it is. This is a very exciting, dynamic reading, and Pisces, it's kind of not it's an unexpected reading for a Pisces, I'll say that, but I salute you, I support you, whatever this is. It looks very exciting. I will say It does look kind of one note, but it also feels very quick, very fast, very exciting, very vibrant. And you are about to be getting attention unlike anything you've ever had, possibly ever, certainly for a while, but unlike anything you've had for some time. And you deserve it, and run with it, my dear. It's time. Your spotlight is coming. So be ready. I hope this gives you some inspiration, some enthusiasm, some validation, Pisces. I'm super excited for you. I'm also a little bit jealous. But in any case, thank you so much for dropping by. Until next time, take good care.